Hey, welcome back to TeaTime Tuesday. Today we got a special treat. It's called PUER Tea. It's actually from Taiwan. My friend, he got roped into buying this by some pretty girls on a tourist mountain. So I think it smells pretty good. Let's try it. Oh yeah, it broke apart already. Alright, let's get started, shall we? I think the tea is ready. See what color it is. Oh yeah, it's a nice rose color. We'll let it steep, but I'll just be in the corner today and a very interesting story to tell you. So some of you might wonder where my channel profile picture comes from. Well, here's a 5-picture mini story, so you now know. It's because I wanted to take a picture with the bird. So for some context, this video is involving my trip to Taiwan last year with my friend. I'll keep his name anonymous, but basically we went to Taipei, went to Taichung, and then Kaohsiung City, and then all the way back to Taipei for the Lantern Festival. This is the PingXI Lantern Festival. Everyone should go see it at least once in their lifetime. It was so cool. And this year it's in February 12th. So last year we got to Taiwan at February 10th and maybe like during the middle of the trip is when this funny story happened. But in the background you saw some lanterns crash into each other and blow up, which I thought was funny. So to give you some context, ever since I came to Canada, I haven't been to an Asian country, let alone China. So going to Taiwan gave me a chance to experience my culture again. But my friend, he's white, so he's actually the one who invited me onto this trip, funny enough, and I jumped at the opportunity. We had so much fun in Taiwan, and if you are aware, Taiwan uses something called the easycard, where you tap and you can enter and exit metro. During our trip, we forgot to tap after we left one of the locations and then rode the high-speed rail all the way to Kaohsiung City. And in the background you'll just see funny pictures that I wanted to share. These haven't been seen by the public before, so hope you guys enjoy it. Basically, because we forgot to tap when we left the station and then got onto a high-speed rail, the easycard reported us as ticket jumpers, so our card got locked. But we were having so much fun that we kind of just neglected it until we got back to Taipei. Now the PingXI festival didn't happen exactly in Taipei. I think it's a little bit out, and we actually took a very expensive Uber just to get there. My friend really wanted to see it, and this was right around Valentine's Day, so just two guys going to see a romantic lantern festival, no big deal. And the festival was really great. I had so much fun, to be honest. But we were the plebs, so we didn't have VIP access. So what we were doing was actually trying to find ways to break into the VIP lounge area so we could get a better view. We're plebs because we also shot it in vertical instead of horizontal, so all the shots look bad, but I digress. Us trying to get into VIP lounge included me trying to climb onto rooftops through a very sketchy ladder. The funny part is we weren't the only ones. There was another couple there. And after I got on, we all got onto the roof. And we were trying to jump over a gap onto the main building so that we can get the best shots. Unfortunately, it did not work as the jump was like 5 meters. So we failed. And my friend, he really wanted to see this lantern festival, so that's why we Ubered, and it cost us so much money, but he says it's worth it in order to rush to see the lantern waves. Turns out there's 11 waves, so even after watching it for like 2 hours, we were only like wave 6, I think, and we didn't even arrive on the first one, so this was funny. And the whole premise of the lantern is you write your prosperities due to it being the Chinese New Year, and then you send it off, right? Kind of cool. So I really enjoyed it. My friend really enjoyed it. But now it's time to go back to Taipei. Now this festival was on top of a mountain, so we were like, okay, we'll just follow the crowd. So you could either have a bus that was AC'd, very nice, everyone had a seat, or everyone just stood on the bus. We were like, we don't want to wait for 3 hours because everyone was waiting for the AC bus. So we got onto the standing bus. Now we were one of the last people to get on this bus, so the whole bus was full, and it was just me and my friend at the front, a whole bunch of people, and then people all the way at the back of the bus. The people who got on first had seats. And if you know buses, there's elevated rows of seating at the back. So even us standing, we could see all the way to the back the people sitting. So basically, we had to take this pretty packed bus for an hour down the mountain, down the winding mountain. And I was really tired at this point. It was like 9-10 p.m. So I wasn't in a talkative mood. I was just looking at the nice scenery as the bus went by. Funny enough, my friend, he was checking out this girl at the very back of the bus. My friend is not Chinese, so he really liked this girl because she looked white and, you know, his type. He describes it as, you know, like 9.5 out of 10 on his rating. So I was like, oh, after we get off this bus, since everyone's headed to Taipei City, you should go and talk to her if you're so into it. And, you know, because you guys are the same ethnicity, you probably have a good shot. So I tried to set him up. So fast forward, we reached the bottom of the mountain and we had to take some trains to get to our hotel where we were staying at. So all of us hop off the bus, and surprisingly, the girl and her group of friends were going to the same train station as us. So we kind of trailed behind. My friend, he was dragging his feet, so he didn't make a move. And funny enough, we hopped on the same train, and we were riding, and the train's pretty empty at this time of the day. And shockingly, all of these people spoke English. So my friend, he got really, really excited. He's like, this is the perfect opportunity. We should go hang out with them. I was like, sure, why not? Let's do it. We're basically done with our Taiwan trip, right? So my friend was within probably 2 meters, maybe like 1.5 meters of this girl. And he kept glancing at her, but never made a move. So I was like, just make some small talk, anything, just say hello, you know. But he froze up and he couldn't do it. Next thing you know, the girl and her group of friends, they left the train. And then my friend turns to me and he's like, bro, she was so hot. Like, her accent, OMG. Now, she wasn't my type per se, but I get where he was coming from. Like, the girl, she was doing like a not internship, I think, yeah, maybe an internship in Taiwan. So she spoke English. She was Australian. She spoke English and some other language as well as Chinese. So my friend was really, really impressed and, you know, felt like he missed out. I was like, get over it. You had like 30 minutes to try to talk to her, but you didn't. So it's a lost cause. You just gotta give up on it and move on with your life. You had your shot, but it's over now. And I thought that was it. Dun dun dun. So we decided to go home, well, to our hotel, freshen up a little bit and maybe go out again, right? But as we left the train, our easycard stopped working. And that's when we realized, when we went all the way south to Taiwan, we just forgot about this problem. So we couldn't leave the station, and my friend, he was devastated. But it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So I turned to him and I'm like, okay, since you don't know Chinese, I'll figure it out and we'll sort this out, pay any fines or, you know, whatever, just so we can actually ride the rest of the way home. He's like, okay, sounds good, I'll just hang here. So I wait in this line. There's maybe 1 to 2 people ahead of me, and maybe 5 minutes go by. No, less than that, maybe like 2 to 3 minutes go by, and I get to the front of the line. There was a man there and he spoke English and Chinese, so my friend could have handled it too. He's like, what is the problem? I explained the situation. I told them, you know, we didn't mean to. We, you know, traveled all the way to Kaohsiung and only came back now, like 3-4 days later. And he's like, okay, here's what you owe. Just pay this and you'll be good to go. I was relieved. So I'm getting my money out, and out of the corner of my eye, someone cuts in front of me for the line. It was like a till, and it was a middle-aged Chinese woman. In Chinese, she goes something along the lines of, conductor, there's a man lying over there on the ground. And the conductor obviously immediately goes to look. Now, for some context, Taiwan is a really nice place. I don't think there's like homeless people or people that make a ruckus, really. And I was surprised. I was like, huh, this is the first incident that I seen. So what could it be? So I look, and there's a pretty big crowd of people gathering there. And I was like, oh, I can't really see. And the conductor's like, okay, 1 minute. I'll be with you in just a second. I need to figure this out. So he steps out of the booth and he starts walking over. Me deciding that, you know, I might be able to see something fun, follows him, since, you know, without him I wasn't gonna go anywhere either way. So we are sifting through the crowd, and as we approached, I was thinking, where's my friend? And then we get within maybe 10 meters, and the man lying on the ground was my friend. My jaw just dropped. I was like, what the? And he was just completely oblivious. He was literally lying on the ground on his backpack, looking straight up at the ceiling. And at this point, I'm close enough, and I saw all the worried people surrounding. There's like a circle of people are all around him. And I was like, dude, get up, get up. He's like, what? I was like, get up, get out of here. And he like jumps up and he finally realizes the gravity of this situation. Basically, he could have been arrested for public disturbance or something, you know, or just made it really messy for us to leave the station at all. And he starts apologizing, and I was like, I'm so sorry, that's my friend, he's not from here. And then I was like, get out of here. And then the conductor turns slowly to me and he's like, not funny, guys, not funny. And he said this in English too, so I was especially embarrassed, and my face just like flushes red, and everyone in the crowd looks at me, but my friend, he's long gone, right? And thank goodness he is, because, you know, if he had stayed, they might have changed their mind or something. So, you know, fast forward 2 minutes, I'm back at the till, and I have to look the conductor person in the eye and be like, yes sir, I'll pay that fee right away. And the whole time I just couldn't meet his gaze because I was so embarrassed. That felt like the longest 3 minutes of my life. But we got our stuff, and I finally left the station with a huge sigh of relief. And you know, after I caught up with my friend, I was just like, what were you thinking? And he just played the aloof card. He's like, what? I didn't do anything wrong. I was like, you were lying in the middle of a train station. How is that not doing anything wrong? And we still laugh about it to this day. But yeah, that was a funny story on how my friend almost got arrested in Taiwan. As I'm sipping this Taiwanese tea, brings back memories. That trip was so much fun. I need to go back again. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I try to keep this one shorter, so thanks for listening. Let's close out with the daily vlog. See you tomorrow. Good morning. Got home 12:30. Slept at almost 1. Yeah, so much for getting good sleep this week, you know. But it's okay. I'm gonna try really, really hard not to nap, and I mean it. The reason we stayed so late was they started drinking and they ordered 2 bottles of soju, and then they couldn't finish, but they powered through. It's even colder than yesterday, so I don't know how I feel. I guess it's just part of living in Canada. Womp womp. My chest is sore, but the rest of the body should be okay. You can see my eyes are kind of red. I don't think I'll go too hard, but I'll try my best. Gotta hurry home because there's a client coming exactly at 12 when I usually get home, so I also have to meet my business partner. He's coming back from the States. I haven't seen him in a while, so gotta update the inventory. Hopefully we still get a good workout. I'm not flexing. It's cramping. Help. Let's try something. Walking home from the gym right now. Didn't drop off any packages today. But what I did do is a crazy workout. So today, the original plan was to just do arms. But then my gym bro showed up and he wanted to do chest. And high-key, I did chest yesterday. But how can you say no to chest day again, you know? So, yeah. My arms feel like they're about to fall off. But that's okay. And then after it was all said and done, you know, would you look at the time? There was no more time for cardio. What a bummer. But yeah, today, freezing again, minus 27. But we just a chill guy, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, gotta get this workout edited. See you.